Hello everyone. The following video is a review that I did on an EBL power unit. It's a rechargeable power station. And before we get started on the video, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the company. We received this little power unit a while back, and we were supposed to get the video done within 30 days. Unfortunately, I went into the hospital, as most of you know, and I was down for several weeks, and we were unable to get the video done in time. Janice contacted the company and told them what happened, and they were so wonderful about it. You could tell that the folks at the company that makes and sells these little power units are wonderful people. They were so understanding. They told us to take as much time as we needed, and it just really speaks a lot for the people behind this company. So as you watch this following video, keep in mind it's not only a great product, but it's being put out there by some really great folks that really I just can't say enough kind things about. Thank you. Hello everyone, this is Shawn from Ozark Family Homestead, and we're doing a product review. Company EBL sent us this 500 watt power station, and we'll start off by unboxing it, see what you get, and talk about options, the way this can be used, and we're going to try it out on various things and kind of see how it goes. So first, let's just see what's in the box, okay? So open this up real quick, see what it comes with. We've got our user manual. We've got the unit here. Looks like we have cords. So lay these out real quick, see what we've got. First I'll say it is not very heavy, very easy to carry. I've dealt with a lot of these power units like this, and they're typically really heavy. And this one is not, so that's one of the first things that really impresses me. Comes with, let's see here, 3 different ways to charge it. Is to plug it in to the grid, you know, like in your house, and then an outlet. Then you've got your, back in the old days we call them cigarette lighter plugs, but your DC outlet in your vehicle, so you can charge it in your vehicle. And then it comes with another set that you can charge it with solar panels, which is really great as well. Okay, so I want to look at the features that this little power station has on it. 500 watts. First thing that jumps out at me is there's a light on it. That is very convenient. I mean, think about it. It's dark, electricity's went out, you're getting your little power unit out to start firing things up or recharging things. Gonna turn on the light, now you can see, now you can work. So I like the fact that it has a light on it. Up here is your input, so how you charge it, depending on what you're using to charge it, whether, again, the grid, your vehicle, solar panels. We've got your DC. This is the same as like plugging things into your vehicle. So we've got your traditional, again, my old-fashioned way, I call it the old cigarette lighter plug, is the way that they used to be, but you know, just the other types of plugs that you would have for direct current. You've got your USB. Of course, everything in the world charges that way now. It seems like your cell phones, your laptop. We have little flashlights. We have all kinds of things that charge off of these little USBs. So that's really handy. And then, of course, you've got your standard AC outlets, just like your 110 in your house. And this particular unit has 2 of them. So I'm really impressed with the variety of things on a unit that's this small. Oh, it also has the wireless recharging, and I've got to be honest, I have no clue how that works. It has something to do with cell phones. I've never done that, but If you know about these wireless abilities to charge phones, put it in the comment. It's beyond my technical knowledge, but apparently it has that feature as well. One of the things that I think is really cool about these power units is you can charge them with solar panels. Now, these are sold separately, and the company sells solar panels, and of course there's other brands of solar panels, and there's all kinds of kits that are out there that's kind of so you can plug it into anything. So this is a particular solar panel I already owned. It hooked right into it, okay? It worked great. So you think about if you have an off-grid type situation where you say, well, I can't charge this thing up off of the power grid. I'm not on the power grid. You can use solar panels, okay? And the sun is free, so you can keep recharging it without costing anything. And, you know, you talk about long-term use. You know, we had an ice storm here in Missouri several years ago. There were people that didn't have electricity for several weeks. So people that had gas generators worked really great for a day or two, and then everybody ran out of gas, and there was no way to get gas. So the gas generators were out. If you'd had something like some of these units with solar panels, you could have kept recharging them, kept going, and had some power. Now, another thing about these little units versus a gas generator, they're quiet and there's no emissions. So you can have them in the house charging things or running things, and it's perfectly safe. It's not going to have any emissions that's going to you know, like a fuel powered one would, and it's not going to be noisy. People aren't going to hear it. So that's one of the things that really makes these units great. You know, thinking about different uses, and I'm going to show you some different ways that we want to use this, and we're going to try it out. But one of the things that comes to mind is I think probably all of us know people that have a CPAP machine. If you're not familiar with that, it's the device that you have to wear on your face at night. It helps people breathe. I know a lot of folks that have those, and what happens is once you're on a CPAP machine for a while, if that's not going, you can't breathe at night. So you just think about somebody who the electricity is out, their CPAP machine's not working. If they've got something like this, they can hook it up and get back to sleep because it can run their machine. So there's people with various health issues where they need something that is powered maybe only at night or maybe even 24 hours a day, and having the ability to run those devices could be critical to a person's life. Okay, just thinking about the various ways that this unit can be used, and I got to thinking about not the house that we live in now, but the previous home that we owned. When it would rain a lot, the basement would flood. So we got this little water pump to pump out the basement. So I want you to imagine that there's a storm, your basement has flooded, your electricity is out. How are you going to get the water out of your basement? Well, you got a little unit like this. Got your little pump. I'll use this bucket of water here. Turn on the unit. Got it plugged in. Turn on the AC. And there we go. Up pretty good. Another thing I really like about this power unit is you can charge multiple things at the same time. It's not just one thing at a time, and you can also run things at the same time while you're charging things. So just to give you an example, I'm charging a phone, I'm charging a battery for cordless tools, I'm charging a little flashlight, and I've also got a power tool connected to it, which it operates as well. And you could have other things going, things that plug into the DC outlet. You know, you can turn your light on. You know, all these things work at the same time. So it's multi-uses. The other thing I found out about the unit is you can have it be charging the unit at the same time it's charging devices. So let's say, for example, you've got it plugged in, whether at your house or you've got it plugged into a vehicle, and you're charging the unit and you don't have the ability to charge anything else in your vehicle. You've got to go through this, hook your vehicle into this, then hook your devices into the power unit, and it will charge units while it is being charged as well. So I think that's another neat feature. You know, we're talking about off-grid situations, we're talking about the power going out. Another way that I think this would really be handy for folks, if you like to go camping. What a handy thing to have camping. I want you to imagine that you're camping in a tent. If you've got a little unit like this with you, you could run a fan, you could run lights, you could be charging your phone. You know, think of the various things that you could have out there camping with this little unit. And again, like I've already mentioned, it's quiet and there's no emissions. You could have it in the tent with you, and it's easy to carry around. It's not very heavy at all. So, you know, if you're just going out and camping out in the woods in a tent, you've got a way to have power. So just another way that this little unit can be used. Well, we're going to give it one last test, and that was out here in the cow shed tonight, where we hooked it up to our lights. Andrew, go ahead and scan these lights, and you can kind of see back here how our lights are set up. That lights up the shed. There's no electricity back here, so this is powered off a generator, and this unit right here, this little unit, powers these lights just fine. So I tell you what, I am very impressed with it. Definite, and Daisy's impressed with it too. Definite thumbs up. So you've got a link below on how you can check out one of these, how you can order one for yourself. Hope you liked the video, and give it a thumbs up. Until next time.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family